The price of Bitcoin is currently $68,684. It's come down, it's retested this previous level of support. That is the level of support that we made as the previous all-time high in the last bull market. And currently, my development indicator is saying that we should still maintain our long position on the price of Bitcoin. Now, it took out this long position here. About that price there, about $65,900. Now, the current price being $68,600, it again has made another profitable trade. We're trying to fine-tune this indicator here because you can see again, it calls a very good short position but doesn't exit on time. And then it calls the short position again and makes a profit. Then it calls a long position here and doesn't exit on time. And then it calls a short position and it is correct in that thing. It calls another short position, doesn't exit on time. Seems to work better in a bull market than it does in a bear market, but certainly using this indicator here has helped me significantly improve the accuracy of my trades because again, on various different time frames, it shows various different things. Here on the 15-minute, you can see that currently it's actually saying go short. And here on the 15-minute, again, it is much more accurate on these lower time frames than it is on the higher time frames. And if you, as long as you're paying attention to it, it's doing a very good job. If you're wondering what that indicator is called, it's called Crypto Saving Expert. And currently, you can't get any access to it because it's a development indicator and we've been working on this for a very long period of time. We're still fine-tuning it, still tweaking it. I want to make the perfect product that gets it right every single time. And currently, this is a very profitable indicator to trade and it's outperformed Bitcoin very significantly. But there are a few more tweaks that just need to happen. And in the coming weeks, that indicator will go live and you'll be able to gain access to it, which is quite exciting. In other news though, a lot has been happening in the world of crypto, hasn't it? I've not made a video here on this channel now for, well, what feels like forever, and honestly, it makes me quite sad when I'm not making videos because I really actually enjoy being on YouTube. I enjoy the engagement, I enjoy the interaction, and I hope you like the videos as well. Make sure you do slap a like on them. Again, my ego is driven by likes, so let's try and get 1,000 likes on this. We're not going to manage that, but at least we can try. If everyone slaps a like on it, then we would manage it, but most people won't bother. Anyway, aside from my own ego traits, Kucoin's having a bit of issue right now. $1 billion has been withdrawn from Kucoin in the past 24 hours following a recent legal scrutiny. This legal scrutiny has come in the face of the USA basically calling Kucoin a scam and saying that they're no good. I want to just dispel any kind of FUD on this. Not for 1 second do I think Kucoin could go bust. I did the maths on it earlier today. Kucoin makes a yearly profit of somewhere in the range of about $2 billion, assuming that the volume today is the same volume that they get every day. Assuming that's not the same, some years will be 300 million, some years will be 10 billion. Point is, Kucoin is a very profitable company because they make all of their money off trading fees. The problem that you've got now is when you've got a bunch of people that have withdrawn money from Kucoin, that's a bunch of liquidity that has been withdrawn. Now that could actually spark an altcoin season. I understand the market doesn't look the most bullish thing in the world today. I think that a lot of people are really not feeling the market today. A lot of people just like, it's going to go down, whatever. It's not. I don't think it is. I think that the reason the price has come down today is a lot to do with the Kucoin FUD. Of course, it's a lot to do with the selling that's been going on in these spot Bitcoin ETFs. But as you can see, this was last week. A lot of people are scarred a little bit like by last week. The green bars that you can see down here, that's grayscale selling. And the bars at the top here, that's the amount of Bitcoin being bought by the various different funds here. IBIT is BlackRock, GBTC is grayscale, FBTC is Fidelity. You can see here that actually Fidelity's had a huge uptick this week and BlackRock really hasn't been buying that much at all. But so far this week, actually, it's starting to look a lot better. And grayscale is not really selling as much as what they were in previous weeks. And grayscale is running out of Bitcoin to sell while the institutions still continue to buy. That is pretty good news. And it makes me more and more bullish on the markets right now. I actually think that people have got this quite significantly wrong from my perspective. And that's why I'm currently in a long position. My long position is currently $860 in a loss. It's a 3.6 Bitcoin long position from $69,000. With the current price of Bitcoin being slightly below $69,000 and my liquidation point here being $67,000, what's going to trigger first? My liquidation point or some nice profit? Now, I'm on the side of I actually think this will be quite profitable. Reason being, if we look at this chart here, and again, if you are interested in trading, check out PHEMEX. You'll find a link for it in today's video description. The actual price of Bitcoin came down and retested this level of support. We didn't break through that level of support, we retested that level of support. Now, being that Bitcoin halving is really not that far away now, Bitcoin halving is in 22 days and 12 hours time, you know, things should probably start picking up again. I actually think we've got another run in the price of Bitcoin, and being that the amount of liquidity on Kucoin has been reduced so significantly, it makes me even more bullish. I think that people are underestimating how much a reduction in liquidity, followed by a significant increase in bullishness, affects prices. I think that Kucoin cryptocurrencies, the ones that are listed on there right now, could be about to have a huge boom because people are scared. But for those that aren't scared, for those that look in the face of danger and go, sod it, I'm going to throw in a few £100 and see what happens, those people tend to do actually quite well in these periods of time. So I'm one of those people. I'm buying a bunch of random Kucoin coins, and you shouldn't do that, but I am going to do that because I am me, and I make some very questionable financial decisions. But look, I've got a Ferrari key on my desk, and many people that make sensible decisions don't. So, there's something to be said for being risky at times. But it's not really risky to be buying things on Kucoin. If you look at Kucoin's recent history, Kucoin got called a scam by the FCA, Kucoin got called a scam by the US government, but they're only getting called a scam because they're not fully compliant when it comes to AML. They're allowing a lot more people to transact on Kucoin than probably what they actually should do. They're accepting money through there that probably they shouldn't be accepting. But the point is, Kucoin's saying, look, no, we're free, we're decentralized, have at it, do what you want. And I appreciate that. I like companies that do that. So good on Kucoin. Anyway, a couple more things to discuss today. Corti. Let's have a look at Corti here. Oh, pressed on the wrong button. There we go. Here's why Corti became the first to crack garbled circuits. Garbled circuits preserved privacy and provide a cutting edge to Corti. I'd recommend that you read this article. Go to cryptosavingexpert.com and read about Corti. I'm very, very, very bullish on Corti, and I think that Corti has got a very strong future ahead of it. If I load up Corti here on CoinMarketCap, you can see that actually today, the price of Corti is 19.2 cents. And I think that this will still at least 10x from here. It had its recent run up. It's had a nice period of consolidation going on here. And if we look at what happened in the past, you've had runs up that have been followed by declines back in price. But generally, after a run up like this, such a strong run up, I'd be expecting a continuation of said trend, like something like this, whereby we actually just start jumping in price again one day pretty soon. The same actually goes for Frontier. Now, Frontier is a coin that's now $1.24. And if you look at the past 7 days, it's been very, very stable around these price levels. But if we look at the past month, actually during the middle of the month, it had a rally up to $3 here. I'm very bullish on Frontier, and I've also got a long position on Frontier. Now, regardless of whether the market's dump or not dump, I'm not going to get liquidated on these positions because I'm not using too much leverage. And if you are going to trade them, you can trade both Frontier and Corti on PHEMEX, for which you'll find a link in today's video description. Check out PHEMEX, good exchange. And the other thing to check out about PHEMEX right now would be that if we go over to this tab right here, I think you've got 1 hour and 59 minutes to sign up for the TMG versus BITBOY trading competition, which means at the time of this video, you've got 1 hour. Do it. We're significantly losing in terms of the amount of people that this man has signed up versus the amount of people that I have signed up. Don't embarrass me. Please enter into this trading competition. Then we'll beat him, because you know that he's not a great trader, and we're pretty decent. We do a good job of it. We've made a lot of money doing it. So if we win a bunch of money. So check it out. Just click on the link at the top of today's video description. And yeah, I'm longing Corti, longing Frontier, longing Bitcoin, and staring in the face of danger today, because I don't think we're going to dump. I think it's buying time. And you know what buying time means? It's time to spread a bunch of money on the market and see what happens. There are other things that I'm looking at right now, a bunch of AI coins, couple of meme coins out there that are sparking my interests a little bit. They've got Parrot coin, what's it called? Alex the Parrot coin. I bought a bunch of that recently. We'll see what happens with that. I bought $10,000 of it. So yeah, we will see what happens with it. Other things that I've got going on, a couple more news articles. South Korean authorities have apprehended 2 scammers over a $4.1 million fraud, and Terraform Labs was a house of cards, according to the SEC legal representative. Interesting things are going on in the world of crypto right now, but I don't think that this is the end of the bull run. I think that this is going to lead to another rally to the upside, because typically what I'd be expecting to see here is a megaphone pattern. Now, when the CSE indicator is bullish, I'm bullish, but this megaphone pattern, where you can see we're at the downside of it right now, will bounce to the upside. You'll end up FOMOing in somewhere up here, and it'll go boop, boop, something like that, and you'll end up at a loss. So the best time to enter is when no one else is entering. And if it does drop to the downside, look, the stop loss for this is going to be somewhere around 68,000. $68,200. A drop below 68,200 would mean that we're likely to drop back into the previous ranges here around 67,500, and at that point we're getting a little bit too uncomfortably close for me with regards to my liquidation point. So those are the levels of which to watch. Keep an eye on it, and if you are going to trade, check out PHEMEX. You'll find a link for it in today's video description. Have a great day, everybody, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.